Hey everybody, it's your girl Rae. I know I've been missing from my YouTube channel forever, but today I came to talk to you all about the Transparent Moment Challenge. This challenge is basically about, discovering the real, being yourself, and not being afraid to operate in your truth and share your story in hopes that it helps someone else. So, I'll be sharing 10 transparent moments based on my debut project, Transparency. I'll be sharing those here on Instagram. And you all can enter into the contest using the hashtag transparent moment and tagging me in the post and just share a moment of yours that's transparent that nobody has ever heard, or a story of yours that may, help somebody get through something in their life. I'm going to share each one of mine based on a track from my project. So this week's track is entitled This Ain't That. That's the first track off of my project. So the song goes, guess you thought you would step in and stake your claim. Boy, you must have thought this was a silly game. Got so many words, but listen, I'll refrain. Me and your last chick, boy, we are not built the same. So the chorus is basically, this ain't that. Thought you would get the cookies just like that. This is not that. Like, literally, I'm sure every female that hears those lines knows exactly what I'm talking about. Like, boy, you tried it. This is not that. You better check yourself. And basically, the storyline of that track is that it's basically about a relationship where a guy thinks it's going to be really easy to get access to your body, and he has to find out the hard way that it's actually not that simple, because everything else matters more than sex in life. You know what I mean? While sex is very important, getting access to a person's body should not be the number one thing on your list. You'll never win in a situation like that unless that's what's discussed up front. And usually when you're dealing with me, that's not discussed up front. And I've basically dealt with a lot of situations where I feel like the male in a situation thought that it would be easy to kind of like finesse or get over on me because of the way I look. I'm plus size, have been plus size all my life. So I think sometimes men assume that maybe she has low self-esteem, and I'll be able to, finesse, tell her she beautiful and she gorgeous every morning, and whoop-de-doo, there it is. I get the cookies just like that. But it just does not work like that. Like, I've been plus size all my life, like I said, so I've learned to be comfortable in the skin I'm in. I've learned to be just fine operating the way I do and looking the way I do and dressing the way I do. I don't really need you to tell me I'm beautiful to know that I'm beautiful. I know what I have. I know what I bring to the table. Now, was I always this confident? No. So, of course, in those days, you would allow people to say things to you, or you would get yourself in situations that you weren't exactly proud of. But, as you grow, you get more comfortable with your skin and the way things go in your life. And you just learn that a lot of the stuff that you used to think about as a younger person really doesn't matter. So, you're not up to play games, and, you just don't. Surface level dealings is not what's going to, create longevity. And a lot of times when you get older, you're looking for more stability and longevity, and not these little flings and people thinking that they can just get access to you at any time and it's just going to be just like that. So, sometimes you just got to let them know this is not that. Like, this ain't that. Don't try me. I'm not the one to be messing with. I'm not the one to play with. Ain't going to sit around and deal with all your bullshit. Y'all make sure y'all check out that song, okay? This Ain't That. It's the first track. If you don't do nothing else, make sure you push play on that first one. Or check out Show You Better on my YouTube channel. But anyway, though, the tip with this would be okay and comfortable with yourself, and don't let anybody take advantage of you. And I think this goes well with hashtag me too, because it's like you don't have to put up with anything that you don't want to put up with. And you should, men do not have access to your body just because they feel like they have authority or power. That's just not how life works. Everybody should be comfortable in situations. Nobody should come into a situation thinking that they're going to get one thing and one thing only. That's not how it's supposed to work. And I just want plus size women to always be confident and know that if you don't like the skin that you're in, there's always ways to change it. So, but you should also always be comfortable and happy with yourself the way you are, because there is a reason that you're in the situation that you're in. There's a reason that you're in the state that you're in. So maybe you know, working towards maybe losing weight or being more confident in the skin that you're in is something that's going to help another person. So I just feel like it's always good to like be confident in what you're doing. And what I learned from, you know, dealing with stuff like that is that you have to be strong in yourself and be strong-willed and know what you're looking for in relationships and know what you're not going to put up with, because everything is not for everybody and everybody's not going to put up with everything. So everybody puts up with something, and a man like disrespecting me or coming at me crazy or thinking that he has access to my body just because he's smooth and can finesse, that's never something I'm going to deal with. This is not that. Entries can be however long or however short you want them to be. It can go from one sentence and it could go to a paragraph. It could be a 1 minute video and it could be a 3 minute video. Of course, Instagram only allows you to upload 1 minute videos, but if you have something longer, feel free to submit it to me and I'll put it up on my YouTube channel. I'm just trying to encourage people to share things that might help each other grow, and just being a little more open and transparent about like pitfalls and downfalls and how you cope with life and everything else. It's just being transparent, because I feel like there's a lot of fronts and a lot of facades being held up, and it's just like, if everybody decided to just be themselves, you never know the doors that will open or the opportunities that will happen or the people you'll connect with. So let's just work on being our pure, genuine selves, because who else could do it better? Transparency mystery boxes. Of course, I'm not going to tell you what's in them because it's a mystery, but I will be choosing a different entry winner probably twice a week. So just, you know, it's all about operating in your truth, and it's all about just being transparent and not being afraid to be yourself and share your story, because your story may help someone else. So I'm hoping that everybody decides to enter, and I hope that you all enjoy this contest, and I hope that you all learn some, you know, very interesting facts about people that you never even thought about. So I'll be giving out all the information and the details in the description box, and you can also find the details on Instagram. And I just hope that you all contribute to it. My main goal with everything I do is to touch people, so I'm praying that this touches somebody's hearts and help them work through something that they probably, you know, haven't even been thinking about. I feel like everybody has skeletons in their closet and everybody goes through things, and I feel like it'll be easier for other people if we share those moments and try to kind of help them get through them also, because at this point in life, you know, depression and anxiety are really high, and every little thing could possibly help somebody. So that's the basis of this whole movement, Transparent Moments. You can use the hashtag on other things and just learning to operate in your truth. That's what I'm all about right now, and that's what this project is all about. My project, Transparency, was basically a Dear Diary entry about all types of crazy things and relationships that I've been in that have made me the woman that I am today, and taught me how to respond to relationships and find love and operate in my peace and, you know, all of the great things in life on this journey to absolute happiness. So I'm hoping that by starting this challenge and everybody entering and, you know, sharing their moments, we can just build a bond and create a special connection between the next person or the person sitting next to you, because you just never know, and everybody needs someone, and people just need somebody to talk to sometimes. So use hashtag Transparent Moment as your moment to vent, and just give me whatever it is that you want to give me.